Welcome, everybody. Lauren McLaughlin along with Dominic Catalano, and of course some very special guests here with us on court. The APP Tour, I mean, Dom and I have obviously been here from the beginning. It's been such an amazing ride and so many amazing things, of course, happening in the pickleball world right now. So I am just thrilled to be here and to be able to share just a little bit of what is coming down the pipeline here at the APP Tour.
Yeah, to be part of this, Lauren. You and I, again, we've been here with Ken from the beginning. We've seen this grow. We're so happy to make this announcement with Ken. Ken, that being said, what do you got to say with the partnership here with you, with Intersport, and everything going on?
Well, first off,
he needs a mic, Dom.
First off, it's great to be here in Boca Raton, Florida. I want to thank all the volunteers, the referees, the city of Boca Raton, everyone for welcoming us. This is the season-ending championships, folks. We've gone a whole year and a half with COVID, and now we've wrapped it up with an 1,100-player field. Players going for the amateurs, the pros, and the senior pros. And I hear we have a little party tonight, a little red carpet event we're doing. So that's exciting about that. But wow, here we are entering into the 2022 season. And, this was an inspiration of mine, two and a half years ago when we thought about how can we continue to grow the sport and find different areas that we can help promote it, whether it was with the younger, the pros, the senior pros, the super senior pros. And we did a terrific job with the Pro Tour. But I knew that there were some challenges that I needed some assistance with, and have formed a partnership now with a terrific company called Intersport. I can't say enough great things about them, and we're real excited to be moving forward with our 2022 calendar year with the new partnership with Intersport.
And I, of course, am with CEO of Intersport, Charles Besser. It is so great to have you here, finally getting to meet the team and meet everyone and, just kind of hear your vision for the sport. So just tell us a little bit about Intersport, what you guys do, and what you're hoping to accomplish kind of in the pickleball world now.
Great. Thanks, Lauren, very much, and it's nice to meet you. The intention on our part, we're a global sports media and marketing firm. So we do events all over the place. We televise big events. We are documentarians. We do all kinds of stuff like that. We've been in the sports world for 35 years. We have watched the growth of pickleball, and we started to study the sport. And for us, the critical element is authenticity. We've seen it. We see where it works in sports, and without authenticity, nothing good happens. So we took a long time, and we looked at this sport, and it was not hard to figure out that Ken Herrmann and the APP were the authentic players in the sport. This guy has, given his blood, sweat, and tears to build something that's extraordinary. And so we were introduced by a fabulous woman named Linda, who we are very, very fond of. And we got a chance to get to know each other. And it quickly went from getting to know each other to how are we going to build a partnership that can build the sport. So we are excited about building this on the amateur level, on the pro level, building it domestically, building it internationally, and the APP is off to the races, and we are happy to be part of the trip. Really happy.
And so, of course, along with that partnership with Intersport, we of course announced pretty recently a partnership with MLP as well.
Yeah, and Ken, with that, the partnership with MLP and Intersport, tell us a little bit about that and what that has to do with the tour in general.
Sure. Well, that's a great question. I think my whole vision since day one is just continuing to try to surround myself around quality people that I can bring in, people that I can trust, people that care about what's happening with this sport. Intersport certainly is a vital partner with me with that. But let's not forget USA Pickleball. USA Pickleball is the governing body of pickleball, is a huge voice with helping grow this sport. Steve Kuhn, the owner of Major League Pickleball, and I have always agreed on many things, but one of the biggest things we've always agreed upon is how can we continue to grow this sport and get this sport in the Olympics one day. We've always found a common ground with that. And with some of the latest developments that have taken place in this crazy world the last 3 or 4 weeks or so, we just really felt that it was a time that we partnered together and helped the pros in a way financially that we can continue to reward them, as we know there's a lot of expenses that go along with the Pro Tour. So we've come up with an appearance fee program to help continue to shave off some of their expenses. We're two companies, but we've got the same joint vision as far as what we can do. We've come out with the package that was released today, and Major League Pickleball is doing the same.
Well, that's absolutely awesome. And again, it's about those, taking care of those pros and what they do and seeing what they give to it, but not only the pros and the amateurs as well.
And of course, Intersport, located in downtown Chicago, is their headquarters. And as you mentioned, been in sports for many, many years now. What do you guys see is sort of the future of pickleball, and why this sport in particular really was your sort of next step into this sport?
You know what's great about it is it feels unlimited to me. It really does. And you don't see that very often. And more to what Ken was talking about, we have got a fabulous vibe going with Major League Pickleball, with USA Pickleball. We're going to collaborate. We are working together. There is a shared vision. And it's that kind of sense that makes me really excited about what can happen. If it was all going in 50 different directions, that'd be one thing. It's not. So USA Pickleball, Major League Pickleball, APP, working together, collaborating to try and build the sport is where I want to be, where Intersport wants to be as a company. We want to be in partnership with a guy like this, and we are excited about it. So I think we're going to have a lot of fun here in the next few years. Matter of fact, I think it's going to get really exciting. So hold on.
The main question is, are you going to join him serving sweet tea at our venue?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Sweet tea on Friday.
I'm actually
Saturday,
very good
Sunday.
at that.
Excellent.
Yeah, and that collaboration, you want to join forces with people not only that are good for the sport, but good people as well, Ken. Sure. And it seems like you found that with Intersport, with Steve Koonin, MLP, with Justin Maloof and USA Pickleball. Sure. Is that something that you are looking at as well? Not just, okay, this is a good kind of partnership, but it's a good partnership as well as a good friendship along the way.
Well, no doubt about that, but we've also got to think long term. Where is this sport going to be? If this sport's ever going to one day get in the Olympics, it's going to be the help of all of us working together to help grow the sport over in Europe. This year with the English Open, the Spanish Open, the French Open, all coming on board with APP, we're all going to be involved helping those countries grow the sport just as much as we're growing it here in America.
All right, well, I think that is the gist of our big announcement. And again, we had a press release that was put out which has a lot more details, so absolutely check that out as well. But a big thank you, of course, always to creator and founder of the APP Tour, Ken Herrmann. None of us would be here without you, so thank you for taking us along on this magical journey. And of course, Charlie Besser, CEO of Intersport. We're just thrilled to see what this partnership can bring in the next year. I am just super pumped, but of course, Dominic and myself, it's always a blast here on the APP Tour, so always. Absolutely check out all that information. I'm sure more will come out as we continue to build and grow, but thank you so much for tuning in. We are going to take a short break and be right back with some more pickleball action, so don't go anywhere right after this.